Hello, everyone. We are live. Right. Welcome, everyone. Take your seat, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday live. Yeah. Does anyone waiting in the background? Please let me know. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me just try and bring up my discussion on the phone. No matter how hard you try to prepare for this LS, the last minute you're still jumping up and down. Oh, my hair, please behave yourself. Oh, hello, my dear sister Angela. Yeah, thank you for joining me. Please, if you can hear me, let me know you can hear me and give me a thumbs up. Let's try to. Oh, wow, Sonia, thank you very much. I just saw you on another LS. Today's a busy day for you. You're so good at supporting. Just popping around to give everybody a brief. My goodness, my phone is ringing. I'm just going to say. Sorry, I can't talk now. I'm on my live streaming. My usual Saturday live stream. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Oh, wow. Gertrude Okeke, thank you for joining us. Thank you. Thank you. So please, if you just join us, give me a thumbs up. And if you have opportunity to share this, let's share it. Please share it on your community. This is a very important discussion. I think all of you will be able to contribute, and at the same time, a lot of people will really gain from it. Yeah. Yes, guys. Sorry. Mabel, behave yourself. You should always try and get all these things sorted. Oh, gosh. Right, Uju, thank you very much for joining us. So, all of you that have joined us, please give me a thumbs up as I just get myself sorted properly. It's been very cold here, but oh my goodness, this is my hair, man. Let me tuck it behind my ear and see if it will behave itself. All right, guys, I hope you are getting ready to join the discussion. You can see it's a very interesting discussion that concerns all of us, no matter where we are based, whether we are in the US or UK or in Nigeria. It's very relevant to all of us. I hope you guys can hear me very well. Please give me a thumbs up. And any of you that can share, please share me out. Because I need to increase the last few weeks I've been extremely busy at work. So I've not been able to join as many other people's LS, or I've visited a few people, but I haven't been as committed as I would like to be. So yeah, keeping up with Angela, you're here. Thank you. Sonia, thank you. Uju, thank you. Oh, wow. Glorious Home, thank you very much. Thank you all very much for coming and joining me early today. I guess you guys can all hear me, yes? Yes, I just added the light. Yeah, you all can hear me, right? Please let me know. Tell me if you can hear me and if I'm clear enough, if the volume is good enough. If any of you are still there, let me know you can hear me. Oh, Isheshe, hello. Thank you for joining. I know you might not be able to chat too much today because you are busy with your auntie. Okay. You can, oh yes, you can hear me. Yes, Glorious Home. You said you can hear me. Right. I'm going to try not to waste too much time so I can just go into the gist. All those joining us later, they can I can just do a brief catch up with them. Right, let me just start it officially. I should be good with this now. Hello, everyone. My name is Mabel, and I'm popularly known on my channel as Auntie Mabel. Thank you very much for joining us this Saturday live streaming, or LS as they call it, or live stream. We do it every Saturday at 6 p.m. UK time and 7 p.m. Nigeria time, because the UK is 1 hour behind in the winter months. So, right, today is another question that was sent to me by one of my subscribers. So please, if you are new to this channel, you are watching this as a playback. Glorious Home, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, thank you, Doc. Thank you, Doc. Thanks, Doc. Thanks, Doc. Right. So please, yeah, if you are watching this as a playback, please, if you are new to my channel, subscribe and give the video a thumbs up and just leave your comments. But if you are joining us live, so as usual, my audience, you always engage very well. And that's always something that everyone keeps saying. All those who are sending me these questions, that's always what they all say, that my audience are always very engaging. So thumbs up for all of you, and a big clap for all of you for always engaging so well. So today we are expecting you to engage again very well. And this topic is something that concerns all of us. So so it's it's serious, but it's still something that we can still laugh about, because I always use this Saturday as my women's club, and plus men as well. Men and boys and girls are welcome. So today's topic is nothing that's only adult post 18 that can listen to. Everybody can engage in this one. It's the topic, as you can see on the in the thumbnail, or on the thumbnail and in the title. It's another question that was sent to me by a brother in US. So I'm just bringing up his email. So he said, "Dear Auntie Mabel, as usual, I will paraphrase it because they always go into so much details." Yeah. So said, "Dear Auntie Mabel, thank you very much for these discussions that." Then he went on to thank you guys as well, again, the audience, as usual. Then he said he watched one of these LS we did recently. You know, the one where we said, I think it's actually the last Saturday one. Yeah, because I got this email on Tuesday. So he was referring just to the last Saturday's LS. So he was asked, it was regarding the one where we said be married to a scam. So, but he said, although his marriage is not being married to a scam, he dated his wife. So this time around is the husband. I think they said that last night it was a lady that was writing that. I have so many of these emails now. I forget. Sometimes I don't remember who exactly is writing which, if I'm not looking at the particular one. Anyway, let me go to the point. So the challenge is, this young man, he said he's in his 30s, and his wife is also in her 30s. So that they've been married for about 5 years, but he has lived in the US for over 10 years. That's just the way he put it. So, but they courted, they knew each other, they dated, or whatever language people want to use, before they got married. So it wasn't as if it was scam. But however, during the dating process, he could realize that his wife's attitude to money was very different from his own attitude to money. And he thought it was something, he didn't really think it's something that will impact on their relationship. So that thing, they've been married. Did I just say yeah, let me look. Said they've been married for about 5 years. They have 2 children. He didn't say the sex of the children. So so what happened is that he has realized that even the year, for every year that goes by, instead of his wife getting better with money, she's actually getting worse. So that what happened is, during the Thanksgiving, because he actually, the reason why he wrote me that email that Tuesday, he said, "Oh, Auntie Mabel, please talk about it this Saturday if you can." So because the Thanksgiving is followed by the Black Friday, and also soon after that, everybody started running around for Christmas. He said during this period, it's always a war in his house because the wife just spends so much on this during this celebratory period. It's like everything they have worked for throughout the year, every little thing he tried to save throughout the year, they even actually, by January, they eventually get into debt. He will even be, they will even be going, the wife actually get them into credit card debt by the end of December. That is something he has been trying to endure, and he has tried talking to the wife about it, but it's actually getting to the point now that is really making that this period in their home is like they are always arguing, and it's affecting the children. And it affects his mood, that to the extent that none of this, especially like the Thanksgiving Day, the Christmas period, he doesn't even enjoy it at all. So let me give you the background. The way the wife spent, I was really taken aback. I said, why is she spending for like that? He said the wife will want to buy the most expensive thing for the Thanksgiving, go overboard for everything. And at the end of the day, many of the things that she's buying, food and everything, will be wasted. Then come the following, even before the 12 midnight for the Black Friday, the wife has already started shopping as if there's no tomorrow. That most of the things she's even buying on, say, half of the time on this Black Friday, half of the times, most of the things will not even be fit for purpose. And some of them will just remain in the wrap, and sometimes she will end up sending some home to people that don't really need them. Then during Christmas period, wow, that's even worse. While she's buying here, she's buying things and cargoing it and sending it home to her far side of the family and to his side of the family. So even when he tried to talk to her that these things is affecting their financial capability, she's not having it. That even, can I believe that before they got married, he actually started saving towards a deposit for a house, thinking that by the time they get married, because the wife actually works as well, by the time they get married, his goal was that at least within the first 3 to 5 years, they should be able to move into their own apartment. That is not even happening at all, because everything he's tried to save just goes to the wife, just kind of squander it. Even when he's trying to keep it, now they have what he has. I try to advise him. I know you people might have your own advice. So some of the things he has implemented, maybe later, when you ask me questions, I'll be able to tell you some of the things he has tried to implement, how some of them has not been effective. Yeah. So I hope you people get the gist. So the summary, as I try to summarize it in my description and in my title, is that this 3 celebration period is ruining his marriage, is ruining his family life. So thank you. You guys are still there. At least I know you're still there. So I know some of you might want to, for some reason, if you might be busy later on. So I'm just copying the link, and so that I can put it there. So you can start preparing to come up and join us. So I hope it makes sense what I was trying to say. Right, let me know that you get you've got the gist. So I've just added the link there. I hope you are seeing the link. Let me know you've seen the link and you've got the gist. So what advice the wife who just said the wife has a problem. Yeah, he has. Yeah, he says that the wife has a very big problem. So he's really worried that he doesn't know how much he can take. He's been bearing this for the past 5 years. So what this young man wants us to try and advise him, and he will try and get his wife to watch the video. He said, especially because majority of us on this platform are women, Probably if he's hearing it from other women, then she might listen. Oh, hello, Luana. Thank you for coming. I hope I've welcomed everybody. Yeah, Uju, welcome once again. Thank you for always coming to support me. Glorious thank you for always coming to support me. Sorry, guys, you know each other. Most of you, the YouTubers, know each other. Some of you are regular. Angela, thank you for coming. And you all know each other. I'm really mindful today not to try and talk about Sonia. You are welcome. Oh, Gertrude Okeke. And I'm not sure whether that is... I think that should be from Christiana Linomi with Christiana Okeke. Either that's Christiana Okeke or is somebody from her family. So yeah, thank you all very much for coming. Yeah, I know everyone can be very busy. I even have been busy attending other LS, and that's actually why I wasn't quite prepared for this. I have to start rushing the last minute. I prepared initially in the morning, but the practical setting up and things I was doing this time around. Yeah, the wife needs therapy. Who just said the wife needs therapy? Yeah, she said she suggested that, but she doesn't think she has any problem. The wife just sees him as a key joy. That money is meant to be spent. What is his problem? They are still very young. Why do they have to stress so much about money? and he said his mom and the dad a little bit, but mostly the mom, they don't see anything wrong with it, obviously, because the wife is also sending them the things that she's buying. So, for example, I must speak on this. Yeah, you want to come up and speak, or you want to speak on it on your channel? Which is that what you're trying to say? Speak on it on your channel, or come up here and talk? I'll put the link there. You can come. You don't have to say too long before. You can come now, please. Because I don't really want to stay too long today, but I know, people will start popping in towards the end when I'm trying to wind to... Oh, here, you speak on it here. Please, I put the link there. Do you want me to put it back? Yeah, please. I always like you contributing. I don't always like being the only one talking. That's the beauty of LS now. This is actually why I enjoy coming every Saturday, because of you guys, because I know you're always part of this family. Oh, wow, yeah, Uju is here. Thank you. Hello.
I'm so busy. This time I tell you, Auntie Mabel, I try, because this time I'm making breakfast and all that, But yeah. I'll just be quick. Finances, that is one major reason. One of the reasons why couple get divorced.
Yeah.
Because you find a situation where one is a spendthrift, the other one is a saver, which is wonderful, because the saver will help save your family by saving money.
Yeah.
Because it's not worth it that you work and save and save and save and save and save, and before you know it, in a blink of an eye, the spender has spent everything. It is very discouraging. I understand where the man is coming from.
Yeah.
Because it's not that I'm a spender. I give anything that comes to my hand, I give. So what advice I will give him is this: to have a separate account, because she will spend and spend. One day they'll wake up, they won't be able to pay any bills. Do you understand? They'll have bills, like they'll be in debt, which is not good.
Yeah.
And it's like I say, she needs therapy. She needs somebody to sit down with her and tell her that those flashy things she's buying, those expensive things she's buying, is not really necessary. You have to cut your coat according to your size.
Yeah.
So what they need to do is sit down and plan their finance.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we have for this. This is the only thing that we have for spending.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one, I don't know how you're going to do it, mister, but have a different account where you put that, so that she will not touch that.
Yeah.
Because the life of your children is more important, their education.
Yeah.
All these flashy material things, they'll come and go. Okay, that's business for you. Today you have this TV. The next year they tell you that this one is more expensive, this one is more beautiful, this one can even mop your floor for you. Or you buy a phone today. The next day they'll say, oh, well, iPhone 20. I don't even know what number iPhone they have because I still have my own phone. As long as it's working, I'm using it.
Yeah, yeah,
Like the last one I had, my husband was the one that told me, please, it's time to change that phone. I'm like, but it's working. But it's like, you've had it enough, please.
yeah,
So as long as something is working, so I don't know, but that is marketing. Next year, they will tell you that this iPhone can make you so beautiful. This iPhone talks, this iPhone. And even people that cannot afford it will go and buy it. See what I'm
yeah,
saying? So I
yeah,
feel for him, but he needs to, my solution, talk to her seriously. Tell her
yeah,
this is affecting your marriage. Okay? And if
yeah,
you do your budget, see what you're budgeting for this, see what we're budgeting for this, see what we're budgeting for this, and see how much we'll have for spending.
yeah,
Because the life of our children, no, is more important.
yeah,
And his sanity. Because a saver will save and save and save, and a spender will spend all of it. It's not right.
yeah,
You see, because you don't know what will happen tomorrow. If God forbid, any of them loses their job, what will
yeah,
happen?
yeah.
So it's a serious matter. Oh.
Mm.
He shouldn't joke with that. He should just sit her down and let her realize that. See, how can people work so hard and they don't have enough saved? So, my dear, I don't want to talk so much. So,
No,
if
no,
this
no, no,
young
it's
man
good.
is listening,
Yeah,
sit her down, talk with her, do your budgeting, tell her for this is what we are budgeting for spending.
yeah.
Just be strict with that.
Mm.
So that's my own 2 cents. I'm sorry if I took long, but
No, 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 you didn't at all. I always like
okay.
people coming up to talk. Thank you very much for
You're
coming up.
welcome, dear.
Thank you. I do understand. Yeah, thank you, Uju. Thank you very much for coming to speak up. And please, if any of you want to come and speak, you are welcome. And please, if you are not speaking, try and engage in the chat and say something to this our young man, because he said he's just at the end of his, I don't know the word to use. He's really had enough. So I know Jane Sheshe is saying on behalf of her auntie Jane, because Sheshe is my daughter. She's with my sister today. They are visiting herself and her family are visiting my sister because my little niece, my little niece's birthday during the week. Happy birthday once again, Essay. Yeah, she said Auntie Jane said he should send her packing. He's actually getting to that point now, but obviously he's worried of what the impact it will have on his children. And sending her packing, as we know, in Nigeria, you can send people packing and turn your blind eye, but it's not, and you can take the children. In Nigeria, I don't know for that, most cultures in Nigeria, the children belong to the man. So if the marriage ends, the man can just choose to take the children and go and give them to his parents or whoever. But it's not always the best for the children, because the mom will still want to, they will still want to have the mom in their life. But for him, he is really at a dilemma, as I said there. That is the reason why he sent that message. He said he does watch my video from time to time, but it's actually when he watched that last one that he was really touched. He just felt he should write in, and that we might be able to advise him. So, but he's saying that, as we know, he's a very kind-hearted gentleman, that he doesn't really want to raise his children by himself, and neither does he want the wife to raise the children by herself. Because if this ends the marriage, if this marriage happen to end on because due to this, if you can't take this anymore, the children will suffer. As you know, in abroad, they will say, I think it's the same in US, the wife is likely to remain with the children, and she doesn't think is going to be able to change. So whatever, what do they call it? Whatever money that they will say maintenance, I think they call it something maintenance here or whatever. I think they might call it child support or whatever they call it in US. Whatever child support that he might have to pay to the wife, the wife is still going to squander it in non-essentials. So he's really worried. And I get what Uju is saying. He has actually told me he did list a lot of things, because obviously I didn't want to speak too long in the beginning, detailing everything he has said. For example, he said when he realized the first few years that this was the problem, he has set up different accounts. So, for example, the wife, he doesn't even ask where her paycheck goes anymore, because he's tried doing that. It's caused a lot of trouble. She said, oh, he's trying to control his money. So control her money, and that caused a lot of problem. So what he has decided to do was that when he pays the rent, and he has given the wife some of the responsibilities, things to pay. For example, because he knows that she likes to buy things anyway, so she just decided, okay, the things that they buy for the children, she should be doing that, because he has tried everything. Initially, when they got married, this was his plan, as most finance savvy people will do. What he did initially was that the wife, they have one pot that when they get their money, they will budget what they are going to save, because his goal was really that they should be able to save at least 50% of their wages towards getting their mortgage, which he was even able to do when he was alone, when he was single. So initially was that they should put their wages together, then budget what they will go pay for different bills, as Uju have said. So they did that. So they had a bank account, obviously, where all the bills are coming from, like the rent will come from, and I don't know the different bills they have in US. So all the different gas, whatever bills you guys have in US, all of them will be coming from that account. So they already calculate how much that money will be and put it in that account, so that those money will be used for that. Then he would keep some money for his own personal expenses, and he was even letting the wife have a bigger amount for her personal account, for her personal expenses, because the wife initially was upset. He said, oh, that women need more things than men. So he didn't want a fight. So he was even doubling what he would take for himself. For example, if he take $100, I'm just giving an example. He didn't go into too much figures. Obviously, the email was very, very long. So, for example, if he keep $100 for his own personal pocket money, he will even double it and give the wife like 200. Because initially, when they started doing the first budget, the wife said, "Oh, that's not fair. That women need, she needs makeup." But even their makeup and even expenses, all of them, they budget for it. For example, their personal care. What they budget for personal care, most of you was going for the wife's things when they go shopping, and she's an ardent online shopper. So she's kind of a shopaholic. She shop a lot online. So that was the problem. So when this was going on for a long time, when that didn't work. So when the wife has finished spending her allowance and sometimes she will even go into spending her own credit card, that she even got to a point, she would dip into the housekeeping account, because they have separate bank account for the housekeeping, while he sets another account aside for his savings, which he has already had that account before they got married, which he named savings for the mortgage, deposit for the mortgage. So, and obviously car and all other things. So all those expenses were budgeted for. So, but the problem is the wife will still spend all her allowance. Sorry. Yeah. So you guys should keep the chat going, please. I don't know if you are just listening to the story or not. I understand this time of the year, everybody is very busy, especially end of the month. Hello, Sade's book word. Oh, someone is in the chat. Someone is joining us, Jane. You're welcome, Jane. That's my younger sister.
Hello, good evening, everybody.
Yeah, talk to us. You're welcome. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you very well. I can hear you very well. So I guess my guests can hear you. The audience can hear you.
What I just want to say, because me and my special needs were just discussing about the topic here because we are together this evening. Yeah. Most people don't know how serious financial issue is in a courtship or in marriage. You need to explain to the wife, this is my plan before marriage. I was thinking we support the plan since we are going to be saving to buy a house. If they keep on spending what they save from February to December, spend it, they are going to end up when they are old. They will suffer it together. Yeah. The the man need to explain to her, this is what we should do. If you are not on board, it seems as if this is not going to work, because he's just going to wake up one day and die of high blood pressure. Because if you're not happy, I'm sorry, it's harsh. He's not happy during the Thanksgiving, it's not happy during Christmas, it's not happy during all festive period, because of the death. He is thinking of the death after the ceremony. That is into life. He's not living. He just, I don't even know what to call it, what is in my mind to call it. You just need to see the woman and let her know that this is not working. I'm not happy the way you are spending this money. If you continue, if they need to divorce, they need to divorce instead of him dying. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Jane, thank you very much for your contribution. Thank you. Right, thank you. Jane has come up to speak to us. Okay, you guys, Angela, or keeping up with Angela and thanks doc. You guys, I need to talk to you personally. You guys explain to me to this thanks doc. Whether that's another language, another YouTube language, I don't know yet. Just saying thank you to people, or thanks for the person who has spoken. All right, let me welcome the people who have just joined us. Oh, Sade's book world. Thank you very much for joining us. You guys remember Sade, where that was our guest, the author of African character book, children's book with African story and African names, that's written by African based, having African characters in it. I hope that makes sense. Sade's book world, you can come up and speak to us, probably so that people can remember to start buying your, you have your program coming up soon. I made a book on that. I actually advertised Sade's thing on my community tab for you guys to join her Eventbrite. It's very cheap. It's not expensive at all. I think if you book for £10, you will actually get a free book. So she has Snowing Joy. Or Shade, you need to come up and talk to us about your book, so we can buy for a Christmas present. Those of you who are buying Christmas gift, this is a good Christmas book to buy that will not break the bank. You can actually attend her live event. I think she's doing a great job now with more authors. Sorry, everyone, that I'm not selling everyone the way I should, because I think there are so many of us. I'm mindful that when I sell some people more, than especially all of us, the regular YouTubers, Sade's book world is a specific area, specific niche. Yeah, she wasn't even very busy on her YouTube until when she came to us. We rub off on her, which is very good. So, Miss Becky's Kitchen, thank you very much for coming, and thank you for always coming to support me. Angela, thank you for coming again, and Divine Okonkwo, thank you for coming. Sit outside though. Ads won't let me enter. Oh my goodness. Oh, you were watching the ad. I'm so sorry, Divine. Sometimes some of them are just unnecessarily long, isn't it? That happened to me when I joined which LS did I join the other day? It was the same thing that happened to me. Yes. Sorry about that. I don't know what's wrong with YouTube. Sometimes they just put all this long ad. We don't even see the coin that much. So please bear with me. We don't see the coin that much at the back office. So those of us who are not getting the 1,000+ views within an hour of our uploading the video. So yeah, thank you all very much. And if any of you want to come up and speak on this matter, and if you want me to recap, those of you just join, please let me know. Yes, Sade's book was actually come up. I have landed finally. Thank you, my dear. Thank you, my dear Divine Okonkwo. And Temi's Becky's Kitchen, you're laughing. Yeah, thank you very much. I shall need to follow the topic a bit more. Sorry, I have been in a meeting. Okay, sorry. I will recap quickly so that those of you who just joined us, so that you can get the gist. I understand everyone is so busy. If I tell you how busy my today has been, my goodness, I was even almost scrambling the last minute. People who joined earlier saw me trying to put the fan on, trying to put the. I know some people will say Auntie Mabel is cold in UK. You're still putting the fan on. Like I told you guys, I'm a woman of a certain age. Once I put the light on me, and it's getting really dark early now. By 4 o'clock, it's already dark here. So today has actually been a very gloomy day. So yeah, I didn't even step out of the house because of the weather. So yeah, once I put the light on, I start getting all heated up. Yeah. So thank you all very much for watching. And about 10 of you watching, I'm very, very glad. I'm very pleased. 11 now, it just increased to 11. Please, if you haven't given me the thumbs up yet, give me the thumbs up. And if you're able to share me on your community tab, please share me, because this is a very, very important topic. Because the reason why one of the reasons this young man wants us to talk about, he actually said that it's a very important red flag that we shouldn't overlook in a marriage, because it's making him extremely, he wrote them in caps, very, very unhappy in his marriage. So that the signs were there, but he didn't really, when this butterfly, when all the love and everything is all dodgy, it seems that it was something he overlooked, and he thought the wife, he just felt, oh, I'm the head of the home, I can manage finance, I've always managed my finance, this shouldn't be a problem. So for him, his mindset was, even if the wife spent her wages, he can still save his wages to do something. But now, okay, let me just recap for those of you who just joined us. This young man, Shade, if you are still there, I'm doing this on because, okay, Auntie Mabel, you look beautiful. Thank you, Divine. That's my adopted daughter. Thank you, all of you. Yeah, yeah, you're making me blush now. I've lost track of what I was saying. You can see why I enjoyed this, my Saturday LS live stream, for those of you who don't understand YouTube slang or jargon. So, right, those of you who just join us, and those of you might want to come out and speak to us and join us by voice or by video, yes, please join us. Listen to me. I'll just briefly. So the gentleman said before they got married, this woman, he could know that his wife was a spender, and that she never had any savings. She actually had debt. I didn't mention this earlier on. She actually had credit card debt. So, oh my goodness, Sonia, oh, thank you for the super sticker. I didn't even ask this time. I don't want to be Oliver that is always begging for super sticker. Oh, super sticker, super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat, super chat. Oh, thank you very much, my dear younger sister, Sonia. Oh, God bless you. Thank you very much. I'm really pleased. Thank you. And yeah, so please, yeah. And those of you who don't, who I know many of you are YouTubers here, so you might not see the value for my journey, my membership. There's so much we actually do behind the membership, to be honest. And the group there is growing really rapidly. So yeah, there's so much we talk about, and how to support each other, how to grow our channel, and also some of these topics we take to a different level. So it's almost becoming like life coach. Some people want it at the level of a life coach, because I have training life coach actually, but it's something I will develop sometime in the future. I'm too busy now. My job is too busy. And some of you don't know, my job is a kind of a life kind of experience, kind of, the kind of job I do. It involves a lot of these experiences. Yeah. Anyway, enough of that, Mabel. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Divine said, thank you, Sonia. God bless you. God bless you, Sonia. Thank you. So yes, please let me brief quickly, because I know some people might want to speak before they leave. I know everyone is very busy. So anyway, now that they are married, between Thanksgiving, they live in US. Between Thanksgiving, and they actually have history to UK, which I will mention earlier on, because one of my video where I did that, my hairstyle video, and some of the things I've shown when I did my under the tunnel thing, she actually referred to those videos that he has visited those places. All right. So yeah, Uju is saying thank you so much for your super chat to Sonia. Thank you very much, Sonia. So yes. So what this young man, those of you who are listening again, please bear with me. You know, when I'm excited, I get carried away. Sometimes this story, they are not as they don't flow as well as we have to lay our heads down. Please bear with Auntie Mabel. I did lost my voice sometimes. The voice is back. So yeah, so please just bear with me and just just flow with it as much as you can catch the story. So anyway, the thing is, this when now that they are married, this woman from Thanksgiving to this new Friday thing, they have now started Friday, Black Friday sale to Christmas time. The woman, they are even the money they try to save for the whole year. This lady can spend it within those periods. From this end of November to the end of December, she can spend it like she's a great spender. That anything they are doing like this, like the Thanksgiving, the way the wife will shop for Thanksgiving, she want to shop at the top thing, she will buy presents, she will do, you will think that they are going to feed the whole canteen or whatever, you get the whole of the states they live in the US. Then at the end of the day, many of these food and things she bought, drinks and everything, some of them will just be wasted, or some of them will just be lying around. Then from the midnight of even before Black Friday, this lady have started shopping, just buying things, and at the end, sometimes sometimes to the point that she hides some of those things from him, and then follow that with Christmas present. The woman will be buying like as if there's no tomorrow. By the time when she realized some of these things they are not using, then she will cargo them to Nigeria to her parents and their siblings. And that she's so good, she's one of those good wives that sent in support her family and his family, that everybody likes her. So when she's trying to step up and caution her, and he has even reached to the point of argument, so her parents and his parents and her parents, we always support her. Oh, leave our wife alone, leave our daughter alone. We know you have always been a stingy man. But even that, he used to help his family before they got married, but with reason. So he's one of those who have always felt that buying a house was important. So he already started saving for his deposit before he met the wife. But now it's just as if he can't even move forward. He's just useless. So I know somebody said they should get therapy. He said the wife refused to go. She doesn't believe she has a problem. Then somebody also said she should put his money aside, because obviously when I get this email, I do respond briefly and said, "Oh, what have you tried?" These days I don't even try to advise. I just say, please list for me what you have tried, so that when my audience are suggesting it, I'm able to tell them you have tried that already. So this gentleman said he has started keeping his money aside from this lady, from the wife. But what happened is, by January, when the wife's credit card will land, you will want to cry. And he's one of those that he doesn't like owing debt, and he doesn't want the bad credit history of the wife to ruin, obviously, for the first 4 years. That's what was his biggest problem, because he want both their names because of their wages to give them more opportunity. Those of you in US, Uju have already come up to speak. Sorry, Uju, I know I'm picking on, I'm mentioning even those in the UK, you're in Germany, all of us in Europe, or mostly I don't really understand too much the mortgage system in other European countries. But in UK, you know that in most cases, when both wages are combined together, they give you more opportunity to buy in a better neighborhood or a better property value, quality of property. So his plan is one of those men who, if he has married a good wife, would have made it very successful. It's a shame he met this spender. So that's the gist. I hope you get the gist. So actually, he has tried initially to save money, but when the credit card will now land and he realized the wife is just paying the monthly what do they call it? The monthly minimum payment. And it's going to, if by the time they want to buy, it's going to ruin they are going to say, oh, you are owing 10,000 on credit card, or you are owing this or so that, it's going to impact on their amount they're able to borrow. Yeah, you have to have good credit history to buy a home. Yes, so that is his problem. And initially, obviously, he didn't think of buying a loan. So, so that's the problem he's having. So he will end up, because the wife is just paying more payment and the interest is growing you can imagine somebody owing about 10,000 on credit card. So the interest on it, I don't know how, but if you own 10,000 pounds on credit card in the UK, it's a big thing. And the interest you'll be paying on top of that 10,000 will be a lot, and you might never be able to pay it off. So because of that, in the first few years, he has had to use his savings Because when some people said initially it was keeping the money aside. That's what was the problem. So he has now had to use the savings to pay off the debt. Instead of them just paying credit card, pay the credit card because the minimum payment is not even covering the interest. So the money was never going to go away. So that has been his problem. So I thought people have got a bit of the gist. Okay. Shade, if you are still here, you said, I just need to follow the topic a bit more. Sorry, I've been in a meeting. If you are still here, because of you and those of Divine, I know sometimes you are busy with all those exercises that you do every day and everything. I know Christmas is busy for you because those of you who don't know, besides being a YouTuber, Divine is a fashion designer. She's based in Lagos and she sews if you go to her channel, she sews very beautiful things. Even what she wore on her birthday recently, she sold it. So I'm still keeping my space open when I'm ready. Probably when I've lost enough weight, when I'm able to wear some of all those people's new style, all those body hugging, not as body hugging as you guys want. My mama, grandma style body hug, obviously, has to be sleek and beautiful. So when I know I'm ready, I'm still keeping my order waiting. I'm still keeping my order in the background, Divine. And Sonia, I know you are very beautiful. You to cook all those your jekuja, I know your beautiful things. So if any of you want to come up and speak, yes, I've got 2 people speak already. So let more people come up and speak. Luana, you're a bit quiet today. Are you very busy? Yeah. Right, guys. So so please, if you are still there and you haven't given me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs up. Oh yeah, Shade is here. Let me clear my throat before I invite my next guest. All of you that are there, please. Let me clear my throat before I invite my next guest. You might need to mute one of the device because it's echoing back to us. You will have to mute the device. Ever you turn it off, you can put it on but mute it. Yeah, we're not hearing anymore. Let me just quickly read the comments before I speak to you. I hope you are not in a hurry, please. I like to keep you here as long as possible. It's very lonely up here. Can you hear me, Shade? Can you hear me? You can't hear me. Shade, can you hear me? Tell me if you can hear me. Thumbs up if you can hear me.
I can hear you, but it's echoing.
Okay. If it's not echoing, you can't hear me. You're supposed to be able to hear me on the stage.
I can hear you.
Okay, thank you very much. That's good. Okay, let me just quickly read the comment because sometimes when you come back to it later and it doesn't flow with the conversation. Divine said he should sit the wife down and talk some sense into her. If he bought a house, it's for the betterment of the whole family. She should be happy, not wasting. That's correct. Yes, that's why he wants us to discuss it so that when the wife is hearing from young wives and young ladies, Divine is only in her 20s, so I think she just celebrated 25 or less or about that recently. So the wife will know that even younger women that are younger than her are making plans for their family. Sonia said, hello, Divine. Hello, Temi Becky. Okay, hello, Divine. Hello, Temi. Uju said, yes, Divine is a fashion designer. Okay, that's good. Uju said, you got it, Divine, yeah, because of what Divine said. Divine said again, thanks, Auntie Mabel, for the shout out. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, big sister Uju, thanks. Hey, Sonia. Okay, yeah, they are greeting each other now. Okay, I hope you got the gist. So yeah, please talk to us.
So I think there's a bit of a misunderstanding here in terms of how they should manage their relationship financially. Obviously, when they got together, it sounds as if the man was a spender and the woman may have picked up on that. So
No,
she's
he
just
wasn't. Maybe you didn't get that part properly. He wasn't a spender at all. He was already
ah
actually, yeah, he was already saving for their mortgage. He was one of those. He
wow.
was already saving for. He said he already have an account when he was single. He already have an account. Are you guys hearing the echo? If you are hearing the echo, let me know. I see hear it quietly, but it's not very loud. If you are hearing the echo from Shade, let me know. So, but it might not be to the audience. It might just be between me and you. So, um, Shadow, can you try and mute it? Not at all. Okay. No, not at all. Okay, they are not hearing it. That's fine. Let's just get on with it then. I'm sure what they are hearing is what we show on the video later on. That's fine. I'll manage it. So anyway, before they got married, this guy was very careful with his money. He actually
Okay.
had a separate account saving towards his mortgage. But he was one of those young men who wanted to do things in a logical sequence. He wanted to get
Okay.
married, then build with his family, his wife, and
Mm-hmm.
all of that. And actually he felt that a combined wage will give them opportunity to buy in a better place that will give the children a better future. So, and during the courtship, he saw the sign that the wife was a spender and she already have credit card debt. So but she talked about it, but obviously when you have all this lovey-dovey kind of thing, some of the things you overlook. And he didn't really think it was going to be a problem. He actually thought that the wife was going to learn from him. And African may always say, I'm the charge. Even if she's spending her money, I can see pay the bills and save the rest of the money. So, but he hasn't worked. They're married for 5 years now. Because he said he's just coming to the 5 year now that he's really worried that the same every January he's always using it to pay off the wife expenses for this end of the seasons, this celebrate festive season debt that she incurred.
Hmm. I think there's a lesson to be learned here. And when I listen to you, the lesson that I can take is marriage is not a fairy tale. And whatever you enter with is most likely what you would have to deal with. Nobody changes. I think we
Yeah,
get to a certain age where we don't change anymore.
yeah,
So if he believed that he could change his wife's spending habits, then, without any intervention, without either therapy, without financial training, or without a joint pact that this is what we need to do, and the
yeah,
wife saying, yes, I'm in support of you. Without that, they're both living two different lives
yeah,
financially. So they're going to need help. Definitely. There's some form of intervention. I don't know what kind of intervention, whether it's therapy, whether it's just the fact that he needs to take some drastic steps, or she needs to take some drastic steps, or something has to happen, or else the habits will continue. It's not an easy 5 years. Whatever you do in a marriage for 5 years, there's a chance that you carry on doing it without
yeah,
intervention. So there's some intervention that is needed. I'm not a marriage counselor, so I can't, but definitely something has to shift. Else they will
yeah.
both be unhappy. So he's the one that's unhappy at the moment. It will get to a stage where they would both be unhappy.
Yes. Okay. Thank you very much, Shade. You want to try and give a shout out regarding your event that is coming up at the date, please?
Oh, my event. So it's called so I'll just show it to you. Thank you, Auntie Mabel. You always give me these beautiful opportunities. Thank you ever so much. So yes, I've got this amazing book for you. It's called Snowy Joy. And from the 1st to 3rd of December, we're going to have a production. There are going to be 3 conversations to be had, and there are going to be 16 different people, different reads throughout. And it's going to be amazing. I mean, the footage has come in, and I think you're in for a treat. Now, some of the things that we're going to be picking up on have to do with identity, culture, heritage, displacement, destruction. And of course, on day 3, we look at Christmas across the world, festivities, and how we can make other people, aside from ourselves, feel good during the season. So it's 3 days of conversations, 3 days of grill, 3 days of storytelling, 3 days of music, 3 days of poetry. And it's just £5. So, 3 whole days. The reason why we wanted to put an amount there is because we want people to sign up. I mean, you can imagine something that's going on for 3 days. We can't just log on every day without knowing who's going to come. So it's important that we put a figure there just to make sure that people make a commitment. So, it's and we've got conversation with us about identity. So I'm looking forward to meeting her, and it should be fun. It should be fun, fun, fun. Please come.
Okay. Thank you very much, Sade. I'm going to talk to you after this so that we can find a way to promote it more on my channel. Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you.
All
Thank
right.
you
You're
so
welcome.
much.
Okay. Then.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye. Bye. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Stay Happy Vlog. Thank you for joining us. I think you are new. Please let me know how you got to hear about me. I know a few people might have shared me. Yeah, I'm not, because I'm not looking at my phone, I usually will know who have shared me. Sorry, please, if anyone have shared me and I haven't noticed it yet. Yeah, so please, yeah. And Nene's Braid, thank you for coming once again. Nene's Braid, thank you. You're one person that said you want genuine friendship. I'm really sorry. My work has been extremely busy in the last few weeks. I've not really been able to do a lot to follow up my friends. So please, you are still on my radar. Yes. So and thank you very much for coming today. And Nene's Braid, I know you've just joined us. If you want to come up and talk to us, you've just heard Sade speaking to us. This is the third person that have spoken to us. I always like to keep my live streaming engaged so that the people, we can really deal with their question properly. Oh, thank you, Ju. Thanks for sharing me. I know you're always very good at sharing everybody. Thank you. That's one great thing you go there. Thank you. You are not just sharing, you're good at supporting everybody. I don't actually know how you do it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Sade said, I hope him and his wife find solution. Divine, your very proper write-up. I know you've taken time to write that. I just wanted to do the brief greeting first before I read it. Divine again said, thank you. I don't even know how you do it. This my young mom of two. With all the things, all the business you're doing, you still have time to engage in my live streaming today. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate all of you. Thank you. And thank you once again, Sonia, for your super chat. And if any other person wants to give me super chat, super sticker, I'm never ashamed to say it, So yeah, and if anybody wants to join my membership, is there. There's a lot going on behind the scene. So yeah, so Divine said he should go and argue with her. No, he shouldn't go and argue with her. He should let her know that he is only doing that for their future. There are so many ways he can talk to her without it escalating. Yeah. Divine, he has tried everything. This is actually his last leg. So he actually feel that when he hear us, I think what I really want us to try and focus in the next part of this, nearly close to an hour. I always like to try and keep my LS not too longer than an hour because of people who are watching it at playback. And those of you who are here, I do appreciate you. And I know you're all very busy, but it's just that towards the end, some people will just start joining. You don't really want to just cut it short without giving people opportunity to participate. So please, those of you just join, if you want to come up and speak, you speak to us. You come on the screen and the link. Let me post the link again so you can come up and speak to us. Even if you don't get the gist completely, like I was able to clarify for Sade, I was able to clarify a lot more. So he has done all of these things. So I think this final part, I want us to speak directly to the woman. Because to be honest, this young man has done everything possible to do. He said even before they got married, she sat her down and discussed all of this, and he actually made it. He actually mentioned it to her. They discussed it several times. That even during their marriage counseling, they do this marriage counseling. They even cover this financial side. She did promise she will improve. Because she said they discussed it separately, and she always said, oh, I'm a man that he wants to build with his family. He even laid out his 5 years plan, his 2 years plan, his 10 years plan. Oh, Divine, thank you for joining us. So I'm going to let Divine into so that me and Divine can chat over this. So so let me let Divine in join us. Hello.
Good evening, everybody.
Hi, welcome. My special young mommy. Young mommy with the gentle husband. Right.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Auntie Mabel. Thank you for that shout out.
Thank you. You're all very special to me, especially those of you in Nigeria. I think it's hard time we start going global. God has given us this opportunity of this platform, and these days, posting things, sending things abroad is not as difficult as it used to be. So if you want to find a way to send things abroad, let me know. My younger sister Jane, I don't know if you were here when she spoke to us. She has a way of people bringing things for her from abroad. The cargo thing is not as difficult as before. Okay, so you are making all those beautiful dresses, so we should be able to patronize you. Yeah, especially those people who have figure for it. Why not? And it's in Lagos, and many of the cargos are in Lagos. At the cargo company, so it will even be easy for you. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I appreciate.
Yeah. So please, I want you to speak directly to this young woman. Yes. Before they got married, the man said she sat her down. During their counseling, their marriage counseling, they even complain about this to the pastor and said this is only his problem. And the wife promised to listen and obey and change. So, and he already laid his plan out to this young woman, and he told the lady, you're already in US. You know how it is. So it's not as if it's somebody he want to bring from the village now, there's an imported wife. No. They actually courted, and he already saw this. This was the only problem he had with the wife. She was good in every other way. And as people always do, and say, "Oh, that's not enough reason not to marry her." And he loved her so much, and they both love each other so much. He didn't see that this reason. This should be the reason for not marrying her. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Nene Brace said, "Okay, Sister Ifechi, please, Sister Chi, please." Okay, I'll come back to the chat when I finish talking to Divine. Please, people to hold the chat. Keep writing there. I'll come to it, please. Yeah. So the thing is, he already laid the plan out to the young lady and said, okay, he was very transparent. He's not even like that kind of man who we had. The wife know how much she earned. She know how much the wife earned. The wife to be, and they even plan and say, okay, I've already saved this towards buying a house. This is my 2 years plan. 2 years into our marriage, hopefully, us working together, we should be able to increase. We should even be able to double this what I'm already putting aside, so that we can buy a house in a better neighborhood, at least with more space for our future children and stuff like that. The wife agreed, but she has even got worse since they got married. So she's just spending. I don't know if you know what Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a celebration they do in US. And this Black Friday now is something they started in US, and it's now everywhere. They're now doing all these rubbish sales that, okay, some people do get good bargain from if you are sensible, but some people just buy. It just makes some people go crazy, just buying anything up because it's
everything.
Yeah. And Christmas time, she just buy and buy and buy. And some of the time, when she now realizes she can't use the thing, she can't go them and send to her parents and send to the boys' parents. So she's one of those wives that both the husband's people like her because she sent things to them.
She's giving them what they want, so they automatically like her.
Yeah. So even when it's not causing trouble in their home, the parents are saying, oh, you are a stingy man, leave our wife alone. That's his parents. And the other side of the parents, the mom is saying, oh, leave our daughter alone, this and that. Oh, she's in US, she's looking after us. But he's worried because he's ruining their relationship, and he's always very unhappy. And Every time, every December, every January, he has to end up using money he has saved to pay off her credit card debt. Otherwise, it will just create bad credit history for them. So what I want you to do as a young woman, you are just, I think you're about 25 now. Sorry, I'm putting your age out there. Yes?
No, it's fine. Yes, I just turned 25.
Okay, you just turned 25 and you are married with 2 children. So this lady's got 2 children and they've been married 5 years. And I think she's 32 now because she was about 30 when they also, I can't remember. He told me he's in late 30s. I think the wife is either in his early 30s or mid 30s. So he's only about 4 or 5 years older than the wife. So if he's nearly in his late 30s, so she should be in her mid 30s. So please speak to her because she felt we should really try and speak some sense into this woman because the reason why he sent me this email said because of this festive season, it's timely this time. And moreover, when we talk about red flag of last time in our last Saturday's live streaming, where we talk about, although that was a very extreme case, but for him, he's also trying to admonish other people that might be watching this video that no red flag is a small red flag. So that him now is really at a dilemma because if he had known what he knows now, probably wouldn't have married the wife, but he still loved this wife dearly. So that we can speak directly to her, especially because majority of us are women here. I hope that makes sense. So please speak to the wife.
Okay, first of all, let her know that she now has her own family.
Yeah.
She has her own family. The kids are already there. So for her to see a man that is sensible enough to know that there are men that are out there, they don't know about savings. They don't know. My husband is not good in saving. He's not. So if I don't help him in, we have to do this in let's put this plan together. Let's do this together. In the next 3 years, we have to accomplished this one. Then let's step into the next one. He wouldn't know about that. So now what I will let her know is that she now have a family. The kids, I'm sure the kids are very tender.
Yeah, I think he said, sorry, I think he said they had a child a year after they got married. So one is going to be 4, another one is going to be 2.
Wow. That means the kids are very tender. So now those kids still have a very long way to go. A very long way to go. She would not want a situation whereby tomorrow now she's not able to provide for the kids. Or they're not able to give the kids, they're not able to train the kids in the best of schools they want to. Because why? There's lack of money. I don't think any woman will want that for her kids. So I see no reason why she will be the one instead of gathering, she's scattering. It doesn't make any sense to me. And another thing that I might advise the man, now your mom, the man's mom should understand better. I'm not talking about the girl's mom because I don't know the relationship between him and the girl's mom. But I'm talking about
they have very good relationship with the family members.
Okay. In that case, he can talk to the moms. Now, a mother knows how it feels when you're not able to give your child food. So she should talk to the mom and tell the mom that this is what is happening. That is how he will communicate to them. They will calm down and listen.
They know. They know. Because this is the reason some of these topic people bring here is because they've tried everything. So one of the reasons she actually said I should discuss it for the rest people to learn from his mistake as well. He said the family know what's going on, but his family are just happy that they have a wife who sends them. She actually sends them money sometimes, like when they're preparing for the village to go to back home for Christmas and stuff like that. She sends them anything they ask for, she will provide it. She will buy them clothes, buy them everything. So they know, they just feel that he is selfish. They call him as that he's tight-handed. They feel he's tight-handed. But he used to send even before they got married, but he wasn't sending indiscriminately. He will always query what they need money for and say, oh, you don't really need that thing. I need to use money for this and this and that. But now that the wife is in the picture, and you know how people are, so everybody back, let me just tell you, 60% of family or more, let me be conservative, or family members back home, they just demand. They will even demand for you to send them money to buy clothes to go to church or to buy a shebi. So they feel that in Obodo Imbo, you have the money to spend. So for them, they don't understand the concept of buying, of having, or the impact debt have on you. This family are like that. They don't understand the concept.
Okay, then it should be for the woman. She should try and cut every. I know there are some people that they want to buy the latest this. Once that thing is coming out, I must get it. Well, that just like what I was asking Jennifer the other day. I thought that as okay, for instance, you're a single lady. You know you don't have anybody you're catering for. You're catering for just yourself. Of which, if something comes out new, you want to get it, you will get it because you're catering for yourself. But a situation whereby you now have kids, you now have family, you don't spend that way.
Yeah.
I don't know the best way I can tell her, but I think it's not right to be spending that way.
Yeah.
It's not, you don't know what might happen tomorrow. Yes, US is good. Yes, they do this, they do that, but I don't know anything. Don't know what might happen tomorrow. It might be that one that you saved that will even come to your rescue. So I don't know the best way I can talk to her more than this. You don't just spend that way for the sake of the kids. Okay, let her not do it for her own sake.
Yeah.
Do it for the sake of that kids. Kid. Maybe they might even still give birth tomorrow. Just do it for the sake of that kid. So that's what
he said because of this, he had decided they're not having any more children. Because that's the way he's bad for the children too. He just spoiled the children anyhow. So for him now, he has actually been the one that's doing the family planning because and that one is causing trouble too because his family member, I'm telling you that he's refusing to have, because the second one is just 2. So yeah, Miss Becky want to come in and join us. Thank you very much. So yeah, should I bring you on? It's nice to see you join us. So Divine, would you want to finish so that we can bring up? I don't like the screen, so that the screen doesn't get too crowded.
Yeah.
You know? So thank you very much for your. Do you want to say anything at the last? What's your last words to this lady?
Well, I'll just have to tell her that she should just think of her kids. Okay. She should think of whatsoever that man is doing is for the betterment of all of them. If he owns a house in the US, it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing. If you're living comfortable there, maybe she wants to come to Nigeria and see something. Maybe, just maybe, she might calm down.
She's lived in Nigeria before. She's only been in the US for about 10 years. So she grew up in. If you're in your about 35 and you live in before you live in Nigeria for up to 25 years old or more. So she's living in Nigeria. She knows. Yeah. Anyway, Thank you very much for your contribution. Yeah, let me bring. I'm really happy for all of you coming to speak. And thank you for showing your face. Those of you didn't show your face, it doesn't matter. Please.
Good evening, ma.
Hello, my Tenny Becky.
Ma.
You are in
Good
France.
Evening, ma. Good evening, everyone.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you. So please, before you speak, I hope you are not in a hurry. Let me quickly talk to the people in the. No. Okay, let me quickly talk to the people in the audience. I didn't want to live in the background. So yeah, let me quickly catch up on the gist. Otherwise, by the time I start talking, look at it later, it might be stale. I'm just learning to improve it with every LS. Okay. Right. All right, let me see where we are now. Okay. Right. Okay. Sorry, guys. All right. And Nenes Bray, say hello to everyone. I think I've welcomed you. Nenes Bray, thank you for coming. And I think who is joining us again since we started? Prosper Comic, my Namibian young man. Welcome to join. Thank you for joining us again. Thank you very much. Yeah. Right. Nenes Bray, let me acknowledge you very well because you are relatively new to this family. I know you've joined us a few times. So yes, Sade's book word said, thank you so much for the opportunity to share my event, Auntie Mabel. Yeah, you are welcome, my dear sister. Nana said, okay, sis, check please. Okay, checking. Okay, you are talking to each other there about checking each other's channel. Nana said, I want to grow. as well. Smile. Okay. Okay. Nene's bread, we'll try and talk. Send me a DM. I think we should talk properly behind the scene, yeah? Because majority of us here, we have WhatsApp messages where we're able to talk more. With the small YouTuber, we need to try and connect a bit more than on a deeper level. Would you say, Nene, did you actually check before commenting? I visited you 6 days ago. I gave you full support. The comment on your recent video, was turned off. Okay. Uju is always very diligent. Oh, yeah. I don't even, Uju should be getting 100% more support that she gets because of the way she supports everybody. I can't even go 50%. I wish I can do 50% as much as what she does. I really commend you, Sister Uju. I watched the one before that to the fullest and left comment. Anyway, that's just between the two of you. Okay. Nene's bread, I will have sis. Okay, that's between you guys. The one you posted got no extension. Okay, all right then. That's between you, no problem. Uju said it shows banana on my end. Okay, that's between you guys. Okay. Don't worry, sis. If you have me, well, no problem. Okay. Nene's bread. We need to connect behind the scene, yeah? We need to support you very well because when you came to my house, I think I met you one of the elders, you did say you want genuine connection. It doesn't show you gave, okay, then I saw your new video, okay. All right, then that's between you guys. We do some, banana thing. Okay, yeah. All right, then that's between you two again. People, sorry guys, if you are watching this as a playback, I just want to make sure I read all the comments. All right. Uju said people work hard to be debt-free, not to stay in debt. That's correct. Prosper said, hi, Uju. Uju, hi. Hey, hi, Prosper. Okay, Prosper is back with us. And everybody's welcoming Prosper. Those of you who don't know Prosper, he's one of the new consistent Saturday members. Prosper, I know you've just joined us and we are past the 1 hour mark now. So yeah, Amy, sorry, I'm here now. Let's talk.
No problem.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone.
Yes,
I think what I just want to say is that since the man have spoken to everyone at home, because people in Nigeria, they will never understand the situation with people in Europe, America, anywhere we all find ourselves.
Yeah.
So you should just try to keep the mortgage account separate from the family zone.
Yeah.
And whenever money, if they have joint accounts, whenever the money enters, since it's his headache because he has married the the type of woman he wants, no?
Yeah. Yeah.
So the only thing I would just advise, since he knows how much their salary that comes in, you should just keep a pen, keep your book, and quickly before the month end, before you take your salary, before she take her salary, write down everything and go straight to the point. Just cut it. You understand, ma?
Yeah.
The remaining amount, she can then spend it, give it to family, because family down home, they will never understand.
Yeah.
Not even when she's giving them. The truth is that people in Nigeria this time around, I'm so sorry to say, is to their tenth-whole Israel.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
So, because here we don't know tomorrow. Here where we are, we suffer a lot.
Yeah.
People will never understand.
Yeah.
But whenever the month is close to the end, before, we should just keep book, keep everything, the record, what they will spend at home for food, what they will spend for this, what they will spend for that. You should just note everything down. Then the remaining one, the woman can just do anything she like with it. I think that will save.
Yeah. tell me, he's already doing that. So I think at this point of the time, I really want us to try and speak to this woman now, because I think she feels, if she's hearing it from, because it's already, if you hear when I was talking about in his show, no, before he even got married, they already have this account. It's made adjustment each time. They discuss it every month. Nothing seems to work. He has even suggested they should go for a marriage counselor or a financial, whatever, therapy. People have recommended everything, but she says she doesn't have a problem. That they should live life. That life is there for the living. So
yes,
like what he's doing,
for the living, ma.
Yeah.
But
like
the children are there tomorrow to suffer it.
I'm talking over you.
The children are there tomorrow to suffer it.
Yeah.
We may not be there to see what will happen.
Yeah. This is why. Yeah.
I pray that all of us will live till end to see what the goodness of our children. You understand, ma? Yeah. But you know, my people in my own dialect, they said somebody that have been a rat can never change.
Yeah.
A rat can never change to be who to be a dog or to be a cat. Like it can't.
Yeah. So let me just come here. Let me just come on here, because I want him to get something out of it, because like what you say, he's done all of that to the point that he said when they get their wages, this is what he has done even before they got married, and when he realized everything wasn't working, he has tried adjusting. So when he get his wages, he has now said, he will pay the rent, and the wife should pay some other bills located to her, because what they've done, he has an account where all these bills goes into, all this money for that bill will go into. Then the woman, he will give her double what he is taking for his pocket money, give to her for pocket money. Even like the housekeeping, including the housekeeping, they will even add like personal care. Whatever they put of personal care is the wife that will see spend twice the amount, because, for example, she'll buy makeup, she'll buy hair, she'll buy that. He himself hardly even spend any of it. So, but what is now happening is that he has tried all of this. He has exhausted everything. That's the reason why he actually said we should discuss it. And also for those who are getting married, to learn from his mistake. So, but he still loves this wife to beat. So, but the thing is that even the money he puts aside for the mortgage, because he doesn't really spend. But by the time she now spend for Thanksgiving, Black Friday, all the Christmas, everything, and whatever she doesn't need in the end, she can't go it and send to the phone and everything. So anything people say one in Nigeria, she'll buy it on Black Friday. And I'll can't go to them before Christmas for Christmas present. By January, it will now be a big credit card bill in her name. So because everything that control him to say down. He cannot control her enough to say, okay, I will seize your credit card. That will cause trouble. So it's her credit card debt that now make him to always take his savings to pay it off. But now he has chosen, he's not decided, he has even told me, say, Auntie Mabel, I'm even deciding now that he's just want to start saving his money, that he will just buy, what they say, condo, as they say in US, no matter whatever he can buy from with his wages alone, that's what he's going to buy. So that they can start moving into the cubicle, so the wife will learn her lesson, because that's what he decided to do. So he has not decided he's not going to pay off her debt anymore, her credit card debt anymore. So even if he ruins her credit history, people are telling him it must affect him because they live together. Yeah.
Yeah. No, mommy, because the name is her.
Yeah.
If I my credit card now, the bank can't call my husband for my credit card.
Yeah.
Then I have to use my sense.
Yeah.
It's the man now that have to close the eyes. No matter how you love the woman, you don't need to bring out your savings, because the savings is meant for the old age. When the old age now come, where is the government that is going to give you the money?
They're not even saving for old age yet. She's still trying to save for the deposit of the house. Not that they don't keep paying debt forever, paying rent forever.
Yeah. I understand, ma. But the man now needs to close eyes.
Speak to the wife. She wants to speak directly to the wife. Because
Mommy,
he's done everything possible that he can do. Sorry, I'm talking over you. Yeah, please.
no problem, ma. There is no, it's difficult to speak to the wife because she's an adult. Number one, if she has been in this Europe, America, I don't know, UK for 10 years,
They're in US. They're in US.
US for 10 years, and she don't know what is going on, then she will never know, mommy. No matter how they bend her. You, our mama used to say, that we can only take a horse to a stream. We can't force the horse to drink the water.
Yeah.
So I'm so sorry because she's the kind of woman who have grown up, and because the husband have been giving her, she can't change. If it's problem, then the man has to know how he will cut the account into two. I think that will just solve the whole problem. Then when she have her account and every month she's bringing out of her pocket to the house, to the mortgage account, then the one that she's left with, she spend it anyhow she wants. Then the husband have to close her eyes. Because in this case, it's the husband I want to speak with, it's not the wife. Because he has married her for whom she is, and she can't change. No matter how we talk, that she can't change. Since everybody have talked to her, even the family, they are with her, because she do all those kind things, all those things that she does, so that they can support her. Yes, that's just the truth. But the people in Nigeria, they will forever support her. Yeah. Yes, some of us are evil. That's just the truth. When it comes to Europe, London, Nigeria, we are evil. So what she does, she do it so that she can gain herself in the other way around. So the husband just have to keep it low just because of the children. That's just it, man.
Thank you. Thank you very much for coming to speak to us. Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you,
Temi Becky. It's nice to see your face today. I know I do see you occasionally in your video. But those of you who do cooking video, you can always hide your faces. Temi Becky is, as you can see, Temi Becky's kitchen. She cook lovely meals on her channel. Thank you very much for coming. Yeah.
You're welcome, ma. Thank you, ma. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, everybody. Bye.
Please continue to join us in the chat here. We'll be winding down shortly. Let me just quickly go to the chat. Okay, yeah. Oh gosh, what am I doing? So please let me just catch up on the chat quickly, guys. We're going to be winding down in the next 5 to 10 minutes because it's already coming to, yes, this is already going long today. So yes, please, you guys should please support my Prosper. He came on the screen last time. All of you that he's visited your home, please try and support her or support him. I mean, he's our young Namibian young man. So yeah, one love, guys. Please try and support him. I can see some of the things there that he was saying about him visiting some people that some people haven't returned. Yeah. Prosper, I will try and visit you more. Sorry, I've already apologized. You guys should bear with me. I haven't been as committed as supporting people's video as I've always done because my work has been extremely, extremely busy. And Uju knows sometimes when we're trying to chat, he will react. Sometimes I work even to 8 p.m. in the night. I work from home currently, but I'm still typing report late at night. So on Saturday morning, I'm so tired. So anyway, enough of that, enough of complaining. Don't worry, big sister Uju will return. Okay, all of you, please, when you finish, when you have the time during this, we try and go and support our comic, our Prosper comic, our Prosper young man, so that when he comes back next week, you'll be able to see he will be able to testify that we have all showed him love. Sade said, a tough cross to bear. They have different aims. That's true. Okay, most of those people are talking to each other. Okay, Angela, you're acknowledging our Prosper. Thank you very much, Angela. As you guys know, Angela has one of the sketch she does and drama she does on her channel. Please, let's show each other love. And she's always here regularly supporting all of us. And Stella Dynamics, you're welcome. Sorry, I didn't welcome you on time. I think because I was chatting to my panel, my young lady Temi that came on the screen. Thank you, Stella, for coming. Right. Okay, Shade said, I agree with Temi Becky. Yeah, Temi Becky, you agree what she was saying is true. That it's too difficult, it will be too late to change her. Angela said, the man should pray very well before cutting the account into two. If not, there will be a problem. I know, you are right. Yeah, there's a difficulty in that, isn't it? Yeah. Stella White. Okay, you're greeting everybody. Shade said again, they seem to be on different journey and different mission. That's true. All right. Yeah, you guys are greeting. Oh, Pate Yeba, thank you very much for joining us. Okay, Uju said again, the wife should distinguish between need and want. Yes. Thank you for speaking directly to the wife. Yeah. In all honesty, the husband might be the one buying the house because of her credit history. Yes, that's true. That's the area he's looking into now, because he's really distraught about this though, because he never really wanted to go solo. He's one person who really want to build with his wife and family. Okay, Prosper, I'm already in your house. All right, all of you are talking to each other there. Okay. I'm going to try not to read all of this. Oh yeah, Pat Angela is an actress. Yes, she is. Uju said the wife needs intervention. Definitely, they have said that to him. I'm actually have to do some work directly with them. So because he's considering that joining one of my membership group. So because there are some people behind the scene who are really doing some one-to-one work behind the scene. So yeah, that's what they are considering. But obviously, it's still good to hear everybody's point of view. Greetings, my amazing sister Pateyeba. Okay, thank you. You're all greeting each other there. I have been to your house. Keeping up with Angela. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you all of you for connecting with each other. If anybody still want to speak, I don't like leaving out anybody. And I thank you all of you once again for supporting me. If you are watching this as a playback at this point, and all those of you, quite a few of you were new today. I hope you have subscribed to my channel, and obviously go to my videos. And if you are still here, I know there were some few new faces. So please, there was only one person actually. I can't remember. There were some few new faces. Please leave me comments. Not on this, not only on this chat. Just go to one of my videos and watch a little bit and leave me proper comment. Because what I do when new people visit my house, I try and make sure that I visit them first before I respond to my comment. So if you go to your back office will always show you the comments that you haven't responded yet. So I make sure I respond to I visit, watch your video and do the needful, do it properly before. So even if it take me a couple of days to do it, just know that I'm still waiting before I respond to your comment. Yeah. So please, let's do it properly. Okay, I will visit you tomorrow. Okay, let's do it properly and connect properly. And all of you, thank you very much. Sonia, once again, thank you for my super chat. And I do appreciate all of you. And even those of you who came in just now, I hope you get a bit of the gist. But if you didn't get the whole full story, you can obviously, when you are cooking your kitchen, that's when I watch live streaming, topical live streaming, obviously. Live streaming where they are discussing topical issues that I'm interested in. So either when I'm commuting or doing my house chores or cooking in the kitchen, I'll just put it on because I don't really have to see anything on the screen. So yeah. And so yeah, that's very helpful. So but I will just conclude now. All of you can say your final words. I will look out for your channel, okay? For your channel. So okay, yeah, please you should visit Shade's what you like. I know some of those authors chat, they are quite long, so but still just let her know that you've come to her. And when you look through, you will see all the different authors. You will see all the different books they have done. So those will make great Christmas present, Christmas gift for your friends and family, instead of buying toys and all this throwaway stuff from China. Let us buy something valuable for Christmas gift for our family, especially the children in our families. Yeah. So that's that, guys. And now I want to speak directly to the wife, and please leave the final words for the wife. Please, talk some sense into this young lady, please. I know some of us feel she cannot change, but if she hear as many of us that are talking to her, then probably she might guess the message a little bit. And let's be praying for them as well. I think they need our prayers, especially this young lady. She need our prayer. Okay. So what I'm going to try and say to you, young lady, you are very blessed to have a husband like yours, who is very loving, who love you despite these challenges, this financial habits you have brought into the marriage. So please listen to an older woman speaking to you. I'm laughing, but please take me seriously. Take this point seriously, because we need to laugh sometimes on this our channel to please just let down the steam. So please, for goodness sake, stop spending. And you actually need support. You need therapy. You need someone who can actually guide you and work with you hand in hand, so that you learn to be able to keep a budget. And as your husband suggested, I'm going to be working with you guys through the membership team, through the membership platform on my channel. So we are going to try and address this head on. And I'm going to work with you to have a budget. And there are these things you don't need to buy. If it means us trying to pray you to get rid of your credit card, we have to do it. We have to pray for you to get rid of your credit card and only buy needs, no want. Because somebody said, I think Uju said it, you need to differentiate between what are needs and what are wants. You live 10 years in the US. You don't come be paying your rent, paying rent to other people, paying somebody else's mortgage for them. So please stop buying, especially start today. This Christmas period, don't buy anything. Have a December, no spend December this year. Start it for the first time. Fast from, it's only food we fast from. Fast from spending. Your goal this year, and both of you are Christians, your goal this year is to fast from spending. As your husband says, both of you, you don't need anything. The children have enough clothes. You have enough clothes. Your phone is still good. All the gadgets in your house is still good. Your shoes are good. You don't need to buy anything. And the people back home, by the time you go home as a pauper, all these people you are buying things back home, they will not house you. Now you are buying their Sunday clothes. Then you are depriving yourself. You are depriving yourself of your future in the UK, in the US. You and your husband need to save together. So I don't even want him saving by himself. You need to save together to buy a place. Like he's rightly saying, no more spending on credit card. Keep away the credit card. Keep to the budget. You and husband, you're very lucky you have a husband who can budget with you. Keep to the budget, please. No more spending. Let this be the first January that you don't have to have a credit card debt into January. People want to start January on a very positive note. They want to start it with good habit, good financial habit, good eating habit, good exercise habit, everything good prayer habit, not going into January with debt. So please listen to your husband. And I might be speaking to you directly, and I'm going to pray hard before I speak to you, because I don't want to feel as if I'm interfering. So, and I will write to you first of all. I'm looking forward to working with you and writing to you. And hopefully, I'm looking forward to have a success story in the next 6 months, so that we can say we have turned this story around. Yeah, I'm very hopeful. And the young man, thank you for contacting us, and thank you for bringing this to light. Thank you for your patience with your wife to this point. I'm speaking to you directly as well. Let's work together and see what we can do. Then no more paying off your wife's credit card debt. Let her keep her debt and grow in her debt. Because if you keep talking, everyone has spoken. If by January she doesn't listen and she still have credit card debt in January, don't pay it off. Just start saving towards your mortgage as you've always saved. And so that even if you have to buy the property only in your name, so be it, because it's not as if you are keeping anything from her. You plan together, she chooses not to plan with you, so you can't let both of you fall into the dish together. So in the end, it's your children that will suffer and you yourself. So you're already in your late 30s, before you know you are 40, and your chances of getting good mortgage and years of paying off will be reducing. Yeah. So I hope that makes sense. I hope you have heard everything we have said, and I will, you can always contact me. You know, now you have a good way of contacting me, and we'll take it further. And I will feed back to some people that already have connection within this group. I know we all continue to work with you. And obviously, you already know that you have support with the membership. Those who are in the membership, they are all different level and different group. Yeah, people need different things there. So yeah, yours is a, you have other people who are in the same group. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. Okay, so I hope guys, I hope that makes sense. And thank you all of you for connecting. And Prosper, thank you for coming again. I hope you are getting all the support you need here. And Luana says, sorry, ma, I missed the discussion. I will have to watch the playback. This is my topic. Thank you very much, Luana. And yeah, leave comments. Leave when you watch back, leave a comment in the comments section for this young man and his wife. Yeah, I know you always have something to contribute. Share your perspective there. Yeah, that would be very helpful for other people who are watching as a playback. And Sonia said, okay, all of you are just exchanging. Pardon me. Prosper, I hope you're getting all your Nigerian aunties now. Yes, you must be happy today. You have opportunity to interact with your Nigerian auntie properly. Okay, Stella said exactly, Auntie Mabel. Okay, I'm sure you were responding to what I said there. We are looking forward to celebrating your new home. Thank you, Uju. Thank you very much. Uju, you work with me. I will keep, not only Uju, I'm not I'm always mindful because you are in US, so that's just the only reason why I'm picking on you. They are picking you out there. So the rest of you, I will keep you. Maybe I'm looking forward to give you a positive update, especially for these young people. There are a lot of other people that we have discussed that I'm looking forward to giving you guys a positive update. So I'm looking forward to that in the new year. So maybe the first half of the new year, we will try and start work towards giving updates, because some of all these people are in the membership now. And unfortunately, they are one of those, they don't come on Saturday, I think because of work or just because they want to remain anonymous. Yeah. They don't really join this chat. Some of them are watching, they're watching at the background, but they don't join the chat. Right. Uju said, we're looking forward to celebrate your new home. Yeah, thank you. Uju said he enables her by paying off her credit. Yes, he has. But you cannot blame him, because he was just fixated on not having back credit, because he felt, I don't know, they do the same in the US. In the UK, for example, if they want to give you mortgage, they deduct every debt you owe. And especially if you have huge credit card debt and you're only paying the minimum of, pay monthly minimum payment, it impacts negatively on the rate you get in the mortgage and the amount they're able to loan you. So every amount you owe will impact on on those things, the amount of loan you get and the rate you get. I hope it's the same in US. I think he was saying something like that. So thanks. I will leave comment. Thanks, Luana. Temi Becky said, I think, lady, you are so lucky to have a man like that. Woman, please think, plan, know what you are doing 2020. No, 2020, not the laugh, oh, please. Please, sister, talk to yourself. Thank you very much. That's a good one. Thank you. All right, Prosper. Tell me hi. Prosper. All right, so connect with all your Nigerian auntie. You both should take care of my Prosper for me. It's only a 19 years old man that can't wait to live the teenage years to jump into 20. And it's one nice young man that is Namibian who said he likes things about Nigeria. I think I met her in Divine Okoko's live streaming, one of those live streaming. Yeah, your LS, as you guys call it. So I'm going to be winding down, guys, because it's past going to 1 hour 45 minutes now. Thank you all of you for joining, and especially those of you who stay from the beginning till now. And please, so I'm looking forward to seeing all of you again next Saturday. And hopefully I should be able to post a video during the week, which is becoming a big struggle for me. So I'm going to say bye to everyone now. Yes, bye everyone. I want to end before it turns 45 minutes. I hope you guys don't mind. Yes. It's nearly there. There. Thank you all. Oh, it's not 45 minutes already. Don't mind me, I'm just being silly. And those of you watching as a playback, so do the needful. Yes, the best advice anyone can give is the one he or she gives to he or herself. Thank you very much. Thanks for that. Thanks, everyone. She will learn her lesson without money. All right, then. All right. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, guys. God bless you all. Have a blessed weekend and a blessed week.